Hi everyone, welcome to the Home-Based Craft Program. My name's Johnny and I'm going to be your tutor throughout the program. So I'm going to be teaching you some new craft ideas. These are all projects that you could make for around your homes, or even possibly new skills you could learn to create your own small businesses. So I hope you enjoy them all. I am contactable Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday between the hours of 10 and 4 if there's anything I can help you with. So let's get started. Get your 8 strands of rope and make sure they're all the one length. Once you do that, fold the ropes in half, find a center point, and this is where we're going to make our loop. So what I'm going to do is get a bit of tape, or if you haven't got tape, just a piece of string, cable tie, whatever you've got, just to make a center point. Then what I'm going to do is go approximately 6 centimeters down, and this is where we're going to make our loop. Get your 80 centimeter piece of rope, leave a little bit of a tail hanging down, and then I'm going to make a loop with this end. So I make a little loop and hold it with my finger. So there's your loop, and here's the end of your rope. And all we're going to do is then wrap the long piece of the rope around, and we're going to wrap this around probably about 12 times all the way up towards the top. Now you're going to be wrapping it over the loop you just made, so you can make this fairly tight. Don't make it too tight because you won't be able to pull your loop through at the end, but you need to make it nice and firm so it doesn't come undone. So just keep wrapping it around. When you've done about 12 times, what we're going to do is take the rope and simply thread it through the loop that we had made earlier. Then we're going to find our short tail, and what we're going to do is we're going to pull the short tail down, and what happens is that loop then will thread its way through to where you've wrapped the rope around. And when you feel it get to about halfway, then we stop. So pull it through. This is where if you've done it too tight, you won't be able to pull your rope through. So once you've pulled that approximately halfway, you can then go ahead and cut off the top of this and also the piece of rope at the bottom. So once you've cut off your rope, you can then remove your tape from the top . And there you have your loop. Now straighten up all the lengths at the top so they're all even. You can pull them through at the bottom, and there we have our loop. Now what we're going to do is find somewhere to hang this. I'm just going to put it up on a windowsill to do the rest of it, but anywhere you can find to hook it up would be great. Now let's get started. So what I'm going to do is go approximately 12 inches down the rope, and this is where we're going to begin our first pattern. And what I'm going to do is divide these sections into 4 groups of 4. So with our first this group of 4, we're going to do an overhand knot. So go approximately 12 inches down do an overhand knot and don't pull it too tight. Just I like to loosely leave it there until I do the rest of them, and then we can go around and fix this up. So if you want to continue around and do the other sections. So let's begin our pattern. Treat this as line rope 1, 2, rope 3 and rope 4. So if we take rope 1, make a slight loop and thread it over the top of line 2 and 3 and then put it under line 4. Then we're going to take line 4 and take it under line 3 and 2, and then we're going to thread it up through the loop and simply tighten it up. Now this will be, that's the first knot for our pattern. Now let's repeat that. We're going to take line 1, make a little bit of a loop there, take it over the top of line 2 and 3 and under line 4. Then we're going to take line 4 and thread it under line 3 and 2 and then back up through the loop. And this will be the beginning of our pattern here. So let's repeat that again. Take line 1, take it over the top of line 2 and 3 and under line 4. Then we're going to take line 4 and thread it under line 3 and 2 and up through the loop and simply pull it tight. Now this will start to twist, and that's exactly what we want. So let's do another one. Line 1 over 2 and 3 and under 4. Line 4 under 3 and 2 and up through the loop. And then we repeat. Line 1 over 2 and 3 and under 4. 4 under 3 and 2 and up through the loop and pull it. And this is where our pattern is now beginning. So just go through, and just as you go along, just tighten these up. Just go through and do the whole 4 sections. Now I'm going to be doing approximately 6 knots all the way down. When you get to the 6th knot, just leave it and repeat the rest. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get 2 sections. I'm going to take 2 pieces of rope from this side and 2 pieces of rope from this section, and I'm going to go down and tie a knot. I'm going to go down around about 6 inches and tie an overhand knot in there, and I'm going to repeat this all the way around. So what I've done is take 2 sections from here and 2 sections from here and tie a knot in it, and this is starting to create where your basket is going to sit. So then I'm going to do the same on the next one. Get 2 sections from this side and 2 sections from this side and tie a knot at the same height as what you've tied the other one. Just loosely tie them until you're finished, and that way you can tighten them up and make sure they're all the one length. And as you can see, it's starting to create the section where the basket will sit. So continue around, tie these 2 together, and then we go and do the last one. So you've got these 4 ropes remaining, so do the same. And when you think you've got them all the one length, then go around and tighten them. Like that. Okay, so let's finish off. So now we're going to take 2 of the strands on each section and do exactly what we did above. So we're just going to go down a short distance, tie an overhand knot, and do this in all 4 sections. And tighten them at the end. So go around and get 2 from each section. And just, yes, tighten that up at the end. Tie this last one. Once they're all the same length, then tighten them up. So now you can see what we've created is a place where the basket is going to sit, and now all we have to do is tie it at the bottom, and then that will create the section for the basket. So now all we have to do is just complete the knot at the bottom. So get your last piece of rope. Now we're going to do the same hook as we did on the top. So leave a little bit of a tail hanging down. Then make a loop, then wrap the rope around to secure this rope onto the other. Okay, so same again, wrap it around about 10-12 times, fairly firm. Once you've done that, then thread your rope up through your loop, pull it up, then your rope that you're just winding around the basket hanger with, then we're going to pull that down. So go ahead, pull it down, same thing as what we did before, pull it down halfway. Once you've done that, you simply cut off everything to the same length, or you can have jagged lengths. Then that is our basket completed.